afraid, with all the thoughts running wild in your head, thinking of the worst, collecting all your hurt. Do you ever wonder why life is so tough? How will you ever deal with this stuff? The stuff you try to leave behind, but it always comes back just to remind you that life is too overwhelming, too stressful, too busy, too scary, too hard, too loud and too noisy. How will you cope when there's not enough time? Just pretend you're okay and say that you're fine. After all, everyone gets stressed out. Just smile, say you're okay. Tomorrow is another day. But what if you're not okay? What if you can't just cope with all the fears in your head, keeping you captive in bed? You're afraid of moving forward, so you retreat instead. Every day is a battle of a war of the mind. Life goes by so quickly and you get left behind. Hold it all together, they say. You've got to be strong, but everything inside you feels so wrong. Most days you end up falling on the floor. You tire yourself out, but what is it all for? Because with every passing day, there's more stress on the way, and it looks like your fear is here to stay. It all starts off with a simple what if, but what if, but what if I mess up, if I fail or fall, and what if I really don't know anything at all? What if I'm wrong? What will I do? How will I cope? Will I be able to pull through? Because this dark cloud hovers above me all day. I can't think straight among the voices that say, what's wrong with you today? Are you feeling okay? Cheer up a little, put a smile on your face. Let go and let God. Just rely on His grace. Get over it, please. Go and pray on your knees. What's so hard about that? Come on, it's easy. But it's not that simple. I've tried. Believe me, your stomach head spinning, you're nauseous and dizzy, feeling sick and sweaty. It's hard to breathe. You need to break free. You need to find an open space and get away from this place and breathe. You just need to breathe. And when you're finally able to breathe in and exhale, you realize what's happened and you feel like you failed. You want to move on, but you're finding you're not able. And the truth is, you're really not okay. But that's okay. It's okay not to be okay. Just not to stay that way. So breathe in and breathe out. Take all the time you need. Soon you will see you'll be up on your feet. You will fall once in a while. But that's not a sign of defeat. You can do this. You can. I know that you will. You don't have to try to figure it all out. Trying your best doesn't mean wearing yourself out. You're not alone in your fear. You're not alone in your doubt. There are times when we all want to scream and shout. Reaching out is hard and scary, and I know it can be tough, but sometimes we need someone to tell our fears we've had enough. Because you are loved more than you know, and it's true what they say, you reap what you sow. So instead of planting fear, take courage and let go. And as the Father draws near and whispers truth in your ear, confusion will clear, anxiety will disappear. When you let Him take the wheel and steer, His peace will soon appear, because perfect love casts out all fear. He has never been shocked by anything you have done, because He knew the price when He sacrificed His Son. He knew every situation that you would go through, and sometimes He just wants to carry you. You can know you will be safe when you fall into His arms, because He has promises to keep you safe from harm. So take time to be in His presence.